Hi, everyone. We're Sam and Sandra.
From the European Center for Digital Transformation.
And you might notice just a little bit of an American accent.
But we're really proud to be part of this European organization.
You probably know us from Uffective.
Our software solution.
But beyond Uffective, we are super passionate about research.
Yeah, the kind that helps our customers achieve their goals.
Better, faster, and more efficiently.
Think of this as the first.
In an 8-part series.
Yeah, our deep dive into the world of digital transformation.
Today, we are diving into the work of Mark Vanderpass.
A true expert in portfolio management.
His insights come from years of hands-on experience.
And deep research.
Which you can actually see reflected in his work with Uffective and his publications.
One of the biggest challenges Mark tackles is something I think we all grapple with.
Yeah, how to optimize time to market.
In today's fast-paced world, everyone wants things done yesterday.
It's the classic need for speed, right?
Exactly.
We often assume that doing more things at once, multitasking, is the key to faster results.
But Mark's research challenges that very assumption.
Interesting.
What's so fascinating here is that Mark's 10-year study suggests that running too many projects simultaneously can actually slow down time to market.
Really?
Think of it like juggling. Each time you toss a new ball in the air, you risk dropping another.
Yeah.
Similarly, each time you switch between tasks, there's a mental cost, a bit of time lost in refocusing.
So instead of speeding things up,
Yeah.
we're actually creating bottlenecks and increasing the chance of errors.
Precisely.
Wow.
That constant task switching disrupts workflow
Yeah.
and ultimately hinders efficiency.
Makes sense.
Mark illustrates this with a simple example.
Okay.
Let's say you have Project A and Project B.
Okay.
If you complete Project A and then move on to B,
Right.
the average time to market is faster
Okay.
than if you're constantly jumping between them.
Right.
Even if you try to break the projects into smaller chunks.
Okay, so multitasking might not be the magic solution. But what about resources? Does a bigger budget actually translate to faster completion?
Yeah.
I'd imagine more money means more resources, which means getting things done quicker.
It seems logical on the surface, right?
Yeah.
But Mark's research reveals a much more nuanced relationship between project cost and time to market.
Okay.
Even with bigger budget factors like the cost of off-the-shelf software can complicate things.
I can see how software costs, especially for specialized tools, can add up quickly.
Absolutely.
But how do we measure the output of IT work to see if that investment is paying off?
That's another challenge. It's not always easy to quantify the output of IT work, especially since things like function points, a way to measure software size and complexity, aren't widely used. It's like trying to compare apples and oranges without a common unit of measurement.
So it's not as simple as spend more, get more.
Not quite.
Okay.
In some cases, a larger project budget could be a strategic move to accelerate time to market.
I see.
Imagine a project could be finished 2 months faster by hiring a specialized consultant for $50,000.
Yeah.
That upfront cost might seem high, but the time saved could result in a quicker product launch and greater market share, ultimately making the investment worthwhile.
That makes sense. So it's about strategic spending.
Exactly.
Not just throwing money at the problem.
Right.
What other factors did Mark uncover that influence time to market?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The hidden driver of time to market is often the incentive structure in place.
Incentives.
Yes.
So we're talking about motivation. The driving force behind how quickly things get done.
Precisely.
I'm intrigued. What did Mark's research reveal about incentives?
Mark conducted a 10-year study within a large organization where they experimented with 3 different incentive models. The first model focused on plan accuracy, rewarding people for sticking to the budget and timeline. The second emphasized efficiency and impact, focusing on both speed and the value delivered by the project.
So with the second model, it wasn't just about speed, but also ensuring the project had real impact.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It was about delivering something valuable quickly. And the third model served as a control group, where no specific incentives were in place.
So 3 very distinct approaches to motivation.
Yes.
I'm on the edge of my seat. What were the outcomes?
Well, the results were pretty remarkable. Shifting from a focus on plan accuracy to a combined efficiency and impact incentive led to a 30% reduction in time to market.
Wow, that's a significant difference.
It is.
So ditching the strict adherence to the plan and focusing on value and speed actually accelerated things.
That's right.
Interesting.
It seems that overemphasizing plan accuracy can sometimes create a culture of fear, where people are hesitant to take risks or explore more efficient ways of working.
Because any deviation from the plan is seen as a failure, even if it could lead to a better outcome or a faster result.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
This fear can stifle innovation and actually slow down progress.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole.
Uh-huh.
You might eventually get it in.
Right.
But it's going to take a lot of time and effort.
Exactly.
So based on Mark's research, it seems like there's no one-size-fits-all answer to optimizing time to market.
That's right. It's about understanding that project costs the number of projects you're running simultaneously, and the incentive structure you have in place all play a crucial role in how quickly you can bring things to market.
It sounds like we need to shift our thinking from a purely time is money mentality to a more nuanced approach.
Exactly.
But how do we translate these insights into practical strategies?
That's where a framework like OKRs or objectives and key results can be incredibly helpful.
OKRs.
It's a system that helps organizations define clear objectives and track progress towards those objectives in a structured and measurable way.
So instead of just having vague goals, OKRs provide a clear roadmap for achieving them.
Exactly. It's about setting ambitious goals, but also breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps that can be tracked and measured.
I see.
And this ties in perfectly with Mark Vanderpass's research and Uffective.
How so?
Well, Uffective incorporates OKRs into its platform.
Okay.
This allows organizations to manage their strategic goals alongside their project portfolio, ensuring everything is connected to the bigger picture.
That sounds like a powerful way to bridge the gap between strategy and execution.
It is.
So it's not just about managing individual projects, but connecting those projects to the overall strategic vision.
Precisely. Uffective provides a holistic view of an organization's work, aligning projects with strategic objectives and ensuring everyone is working towards the same goals.
It's like having a bird's eye view of the entire operation, seeing how all the pieces fit together.
Yeah.
But are there any potential downsides to using OKRs?
Sure.
What if we set too many objectives?
Yeah.
Or struggle to measure our progress effectively?
You bring up a valid point. Like any tool, OKRs can be misused if not implemented thoughtfully.
Yeah.
Setting too many objectives can dilute focus, making it difficult to prioritize and track progress.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's crucial to select a few key objectives that are truly aligned with your overall strategy.
Makes sense. And what about the key results themselves?
Yes.
How do we ensure they're measurable and actually reflect progress towards our objectives?
The key results need to be clearly defined and quantifiable.
Okay.
Instead of saying improve customer satisfaction. A better key result would be increase customer satisfaction scores by 10%.
Okay.
This provides a clear target and a way to measure whether you're moving in the right direction.
So it's not just about setting goals, but about defining them in a way that allows us to track progress.
Yes.
And make adjustments along the way. It's about creating a feedback loop for continuous improvement.
Exactly. And when implemented effectively, OKRs can be a powerful driver of innovation and growth, helping organizations stay agile and adapt to the ever-changing digital landscape.
This conversation about OKRs really brings to light the importance of having the right people in the right roles at the right time.
Absolutely.
It makes me think about the whole area of resource management.
Resource management.
Yeah.
The art of making sure you have the right people with the right skills in the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
It sounds simple, but as organizations navigate rapid technological advancements and evolving customer demands, it becomes increasingly complex.
Especially when you consider the speed at which things are changing in the digital landscape.
Yes.
It's a constant game of catch-up.
It is.
So how can organizations effectively manage their resources in this dynamic environment?
That's where Uffective steps in again.
Why?
Its resource management module offers a comprehensive solution for planning, tracking, and optimizing your most valuable asset, your people.
Okay, color me intrigued. What makes this resource management module so effective? What are some of its key features?
For starters, it provides real-time visibility into resource availability and utilization.
Okay.
You can see who's working on what, their current capacity, and identify any potential bottlenecks or skill gaps.
So no more scrambling at the last minute to find someone with the right expertise for a critical project.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just identifying current capacity.
Okay.
You can also forecast resource needs based on upcoming projects, ensuring you have the bandwidth to meet future demands.
That proactive approach to resource allocation seems crucial, especially in a fast-paced environment.
Absolutely.
It's about anticipating needs and planning accordingly rather than constantly reacting to shortages or mismatches.
Precisely. And the beauty of this module is that it goes beyond simply matching skills to tasks.
Okay.
It allows you to optimize resource allocation based on experience, individual preferences, and even career goals.
So it's about creating a win-win situation where individuals are working on projects that align with their interests and aspirations.
Yes.
While the organization benefits from their skills and enthusiasm.
Exactly. It's about empowering people and fostering a more engaged and productive workforce.
This all ties back to what we were discussing earlier about incentives and motivation.
Right.
When people feel valued and have a sense of ownership over their work, they're more likely to be invested in the success of the project and the organization as a whole.
That's a crucial insight. Resource management isn't just about logistics and spreadsheets.
Yeah.
It's about creating an environment where people can thrive and contribute their best work.
It sounds like Uffective provides a powerful toolkit for navigating the complexities of resource management in a way that benefits both individuals and the organization.
It does. And remember, effective resource management is a critical piece of the digital transformation puzzle. It's about ensuring you have the right people in place to drive innovation and execute on your strategic vision.
Speaking of strategic vision, we've talked a lot about optimizing time to market and managing resources effectively.
Yes.
But ultimately, it all comes down to achieving your digital transformation goals.
Absolutely.
Mark Vanderpass's research seems to offer valuable insights into how organizations can approach this challenge.
Absolutely. Mark's research highlights that there's no single silver bullet for achieving digital transformation success.
Yeah.
It's not just about adopting the latest technology or working harder.
It's about understanding the complex interplay of factors, from project management and resource allocation to incentives and strategic alignment. It sounds like a holistic approach is key.
That's right. It's about connecting all the dots.
Yeah.
Seeing how each piece of the puzzle fits into the bigger picture.
Right.
And that's where Uffective's power truly shines.
Yeah.
Providing the tools and visibility to navigate this complexity and make informed decisions.
One of the most compelling takeaways from Mark's research for me was the power of incentives. That 30% reduction in time to market achieved by shifting from plan accuracy to efficiency and impact really highlights how motivation can drive outcomes.
It's a powerful example of how aligning incentives with your desired results can dramatically change the game. It challenges us to move beyond traditional performance management and create an environment that rewards both speed and value.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Mark Vanderpass's research, what's the key message our listeners should take away? What's the one thing they should be thinking about as they continue their own digital transformation journeys?
I think the biggest takeaway is this. Instead of fixating solely on speed or cost, prioritize the impact of your work.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, what value are we creating for our customers, our organization, and even society as a whole?
That's a powerful question. It's about moving beyond simply delivering projects faster or cheaper and focusing on the real impact they have. It's about making a difference.
Exactly. And that shift in mindset can unlock a whole new level of innovation and drive meaningful change.
This has been a fascinating deep dive into Mark Vanderpass's research. Thanks for sharing your expertise and insights with us today.
It's been my pleasure. And for our listeners out there, we encourage you to explore Uffective and the European Center for Digital Transformation for more resources and support on your own digital transformation journey.
Until next time, keep learning, keep innovating, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
See you in the next episode.